Live. Going live. Going live. Oh, holy shivers and Jiminy crickets. How's everyone doing? Hi, I'm Tori. Oh, my goodness gracious me. What a knob. Okay, so. Hiya! Hope everyone's well. I can see you seeing me. Seeing me, seeing you. No, that doesn't centralize it. Oh, that's my lamp. You don't need to see the lamp. Get away from there. Get away from there. All right. If you're here, thumbs up. Let me know. Don't balance the laptop. Hey, how you doing, mate? What's going on? Hilton in this place. Look out. Okay, so can you, if I move that, maybe, yeah. Okay, and I'm going to irradiate my face hole. There we go. All right. Dun 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 dun. I have to list dun 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 to make. Oh, hi Michelle. To make this work. Dun 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 dun. No 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 no. It feels a little bit manic. Oh, that disc is buggered. So I'm just listing games. Spanner is here in the house. Is here in the house. That's grouse. Oh, wow. That game is cooked. But it'll play. It'll play. All right. All right, guys. I hope that everyone is super well. I'm back in the house doing lots of stuff. Hilton's doing DoorDash. All right, mate. I've thought about doing that. Yeah. Yeah. All righty. So eBay. Let's kick some major goals. What are you guys doing? Are you listing? Are you having fun? Are you... Just tell me what you're doing, please. I need that light. I don't want to blind you guys. Blinded by my light. All right. Everything has value to someone, guys. Even a scratched up Sonic disc. Packing later on today. John says listing in the morning. John, I don't know schedules because, hey, I'm Tori. How you doing? Are you doing your pack and live? Michelle's revising listings today. Checking price on old items. John, bulk cooking dinner later. That should last 2 days. That's brilliant. Yeah, what we do get to do. All right. So, Sonic, poor little Sonic. I don't think he's going to go well, but someone will want him. Okay, guys. So John's going live at 11:30. Always a good time. Always far more information being passed on than what I do. Oh my God. So Sonic here is going for $13, probably in better condition than this with free shipping. It's not going to be a high level item, poor Sonic, but you're still going to get some love because I don't know if you guys have been watching me set up my little offsite. There's over 60 tubs there now, and I'm buying more because over the years I've got a massive collection of the bits and pieces, and I don't want them anymore. So they'll be listed. John, thank you. Maybe be nicer on yourself. Okay, much respect for your hustle. Thank you, mate. I'm trying, dude. Between the books and eBay, I am trying. And this, can't pretend. You know, it has got to the point now that a small amount of income is happening. It's, as you probably know, and as any of you YouTubers would know, it's extremely small. If I have a good video, I might make $10. I'm grateful, though. It's freaking awesome. Michelle says, my kids couldn't believe I can sell empty video game cases. 100%. If you've got Resident Evil on GameCube, I need the real case. I've got the game, but a stupid photocopy. Okay. List an item, Tori. Make some child's dreams come true. Okay, it is complete with manual. It is acceptable condition. Dun, 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 dun. I'm so excited, guys. I don't know whoever follows me on Facebook, but my new little golden book horror thing. It's called Max the Pyromaniac Cat. The artwork for it, phenomenal, and it is based on my cat Star-Lord. So yeah, it's about this cat that burns a city down. If you're not familiar with it, it's like horror golden books for adults. So 26 pages, all illustrated, with a funky little story. Let's get a photo of that disc, guys. You may have seen, if you're listing media, do the disc. Try to show all the scratches. Aussie Nurse Flipper, g'day, mate. How are you, Graham? What's going on? So, can I show? Yeah, there we are. That shows just how pox the disc is, but it will work. Guys, don't be concerned if you're getting into this or if you buy stuff with it will look scored. I used to work at a video shop, and the polishing machines put scoring all over them, or at least they used to. So don't know if we can see it here. No, you can't really. But there's scratches. Light scratching all over it. It will play. I guarantee you that. All right, let's add some photos. Dum-ba-dum-bum. There we go. Jumping out. Yeah, acceptable. It does work. So do that. Got it. And yep. Yep, that'll work. And then I just dictate stuff on there because you can't rely on the look at photos. Guys, please make sure you check the photos because there are mild scratches all over the surface of the disc. They look as though they've been done by a polisher, and the disc does work. Then I try to promote my YouTube channel at the bottom of my listings. So that's always a thing. And we're just going to smack that out, get rid of the auction. And I'm just going to put $10 on it just to get rid of it. A Sonic game for the 360. And just so as you guys know, the Xbox 360 games, the electronic store closed down. Your customers can't digitally buy them. So they want this game. They've got to source it themselves. But we've already done it for them. Okay. Delivery, no calculated postage. We'll just say paper envelope. I always put media in a tracked paper envelope. So much stuff to see and do. View listing. You guys are quiet today, or are you doing your own little bits and pieces as I'm doing this? And that's okay. Just means I've got to create my own content. Say it's a tub 20 job. That works. This series was good. The old Splinter Cells. That was good. I might have to leave this one. It's got a price written on it. We don't want to confuse people when I'm charging more. That disc is pretty good. There's still light marks and bumps on it. Michelle asks, have you had a chance to go to the post office to compare the small bubble mailer and medium vinyl satchels? Well, you're my friend. I'm just going to be honest. I was there yesterday, and I was excited because a couple of the ladies there wanted to buy my books and have them signed. I totally forgot. I did my little book signing. Yeah, it was fun. It was exciting. It was flattering. So let's do this. Take some quick photos. Yeah, sorry, Mish. Didn't do it. One thing I noticed since I tried picking Vegas and beyond. G'day, mate. How are you? Hope you're well. Guys, one of the things I did notice, and this is how bad my stock, I'm going to call it a stockpile, is that I'm working my way through. As I was cleaning up, I don't know if you guys have seen these sneakers before. They're a Japanese sneaker, and they're actually handmade in Japan. I did look them up. Can't remember what they're called now. Come on, fancy pants. I'll find it again, but I remember when I comped them, and this is the dumb stuff about what we do sometimes. I comped them at the Oppo when I was there, and I think you guys would see it. It was in, like I said, I think my very first video, or close to. These comp at $500 to $600 in used condition, and other than the fact I can see two little pebbles. Yeah, there you go. You can see it in there. These look and feel brand new, but they're leather, handmade. It'll come to me, or I'll look it up. Anyhow, they're worth heaps, and I never listed them. Love op shopping. Don't like being a responsible adult. Well, I like being adult. I need that light. Is that going to hurt you guys too much? No. Okay. Who knows? One day, I've actually got these massive lights from when I used to stream. I used to stream a Lego channel, and I had these really expensive lights. During COVID, I bought them, and yeah, they're app controlled and everything. They're very, very clever. That's way too much shadow, too much glare. And then, yeah, Vegas, I get that. Most resellers are addicted to sourcing but hate listing. Yeah, look, to be honest, I don't mind the listing. I don't. But a couple of times, I don't know if you've followed the channel or if you've just found me today, my friend, but I do a lot of op shopping. I try to create a lot of content for the channel, but I also buy a lot of stuff. Like when I see, I've got tons of books, tons. And so I might find a place that says, source a full bag of books for $10 our money. And sorry, because you had Vegas in your name, I'm assuming you might be American. I've been to Las Vegas. But yeah, so I would buy up, especially when you found sets. But then it's like the amount of stuff I was buying was totally, I couldn't keep up with the listing. So that's a stupid thing on my part. And I do hope that maybe videos like this, and I'm brutally honest on my channel about how I'm going and what I'm doing. I do sincerely hope that those actually help people, because it's a terrible feeling when you start feeling swamped. So, yeah. Okay, so John asks, tell us about your Lego channel. That sounds interesting. I've not done it for a couple of years, mate. I haven't done it for a couple of years. But if you look on Facebook for the Amazing Brick Network, or if you look on Facebook for Amazing Lego Modular Buildings, I've got about 12 different Facebook groups that I'm the admin of. And I think together with all of those, it would constitute one of the biggest Lego Facebook groups in the entire world, with all the different groups under that one umbrella. So I've got a fantastic team of moderators. They are nothing short of exceptional. They run all the Facebook stuff. I'm quite hands-off now. I haven't had the room to build. This is a one-bedroom. And so sadly, I haven't had as much to do with the Lego world as I would like. I've got a lot of dear friends there. So yeah. Okay, so Vegas just one up to me. I feel like it's the what's that? The mushroom? Mario eats the mushroom. Vegas has gone. I'm in the same situation. I had to force myself to stop sourcing to catch up on my listings because I have 5 buildings of mostly unlisted items. No, I don't know if you know our metric system. I have a 3 meter by 3 meter storage facility that I have now decked out with racking, and I've got tubs that are 52 liters. Don't know your imperial measurements. I'm sorry, mate, but there's a lot of stuff there. But oh goodness, to give you an idea, and it's like, wait a second. So a lot of that stuff, DVDs, they are a mixture. Oh, hi there, hey guys. They are mine, but there's a lot in, and they're double stacked. There's a lot there that I don't want, so they'll be listed. And that's one of my bookshelves. That's my Lego minifigures. There's some listed pops. There's vinyl over the other side of the room that's being listed. There's a lot of stuff. More pop over there. That's all got to go off site. So there you go. It's a little look at my insanity. Geez, doing well, 16 minutes, and I don't think I've hit list on the second item. What a tool. All right. Splinter cell. Okay, so we're going to go a bit more expensive than that. Oh, this is a good one. All right, guys. So I've spoken about these on another video, but I've never really covered them in depth. Can I show you this? Contact. Okay. So see. Okay. Hopefully you can see this. Okay. So you can see the little picture. I don't want to reveal the buyer's name. I know some people do that, but not me. Not here. No one is here forever. Okay. So is that better? Yeah. See the price? So they're the splades, those fork things. I paid $5 for them. Just rocked $80. Yes, that's so cool. That makes me happy. And for those who are playing along, I said that I was showing you my figures. 5,800, I think it was. It went up to 6,100, I think, and that's the 90-day at the moment. So I've got a lot of work to do. I am a baby reseller. And I did have another source of income, or several. So trickling, by the way. I probably sell, like this month so far, out of my books, I've sold, I think, 25 books on Amazon. And for those of you tuning in, they're books I write. They're my own books. So yeah, I sold 25 or 26 books on Amazon. And I think I've made $50 or something like that in royalties. It's not a lot. Book game isn't a lot. Oh, no, I just sold another 2 books. So I think I'm transparent. So they're my books. I've got 27 books sold now, and I've made $73. That's awesome. And it's funny, it's my little death books that are selling. And Tin Man, my new book about the Wizard of Oz. That's awesome. That's really cool. And I think I've sold 5 personal bundles that I shipped my own stock of my books signed, which was very flattering. 3 of them went over to America, and 2 have gone around places in Australia. And I've got a couple of books to sell this week. So the buzz is starting to grow. I just need the reviews on Amazon. It's hard because it's like you don't want to nag people, but in the same breath, it's like you really need those reviews. Okay. We're just going to say that one's good. I try not to overestimate what the quality's like, because I'd hate for people to go, oh, you said it was very good and it was just okay. It's funny, John. I just realized I've got about 30. I've got about 30 Matchbox cars, maybe more. They're not expensive ones. They're just from the last couple of years to sell. And I don't know if you've got a tutorial video. I don't even know how I'm going to pack them. I think I've got little cardboard boxes I can put them into that may protect them. Yeah. John says multiple income streams is wise. Start slow regardless. Slow start regardless. You're following a pattern that will benefit you long term. Thank you. Too many people chase short term, larger single income streams. Michelle says I had to buy more small vinyl satchels and bought the small bubble mailers. I can now post about 7 DVDs for the price of a small satchel. Even with the satchel price, still cheaper than a medium. Vinyl satchels, medium bubble mailers. I need to get smarter at this because do they have far out Brussels sprout? Do they have tracking, Michelle? Because I don't send stuff without tracking, and I don't care what other. With this one, it sounds horrible. I don't care what other people think. I'm going to track it. Yes, I pass that cost on to the customer. Sorry, but they know it's coming. Matchbox cars, if carded with blister, single layer of bubble wrap to prevent them in a box, but not constrict the card bending them. In a small flat rate, small box, they travel as a parcel. So tracking is on the label. Awesome. 15 in a medium. Okay, thank you guys. Great information. Okay. I'm stoked with that Splade sale, though. I'll tell you that right now. What the heck? eBay app just crashed for. Graham says, Hilton adds the bubble mailers don't count to your My Post business account. Let's have a look here. Aussie Nurse Flipper says can fit 9 DVDs in a small bubble. Okay. Okay, stop nagging at me about that. Okay. Small light marks on surface of disc plays fine. Hooray, informative and honest. Michelle says to Aussie Nurse Flipper, I have to get more creative in packaging them. You can actually run sticky tape down both sides of the small bubble and then cut down inside. Okay, yeah, and they're the size of a medium bubble. I think that's what you meant, Graham. I'm sorry, mate. It sort of dropped off about halfway through. So if I've misread you, I apologize. Okay, so I'm going to put a bit more on that than what they're suggesting because, you know, money. And we'll get that one listed. That's kind of cheeky. So the suggested, because I do promotions for everything. Thank you. I saw someone just do a little heart. That's cute. Basically, I do promoted listings on everything. I have to keep reminding myself that the stuff I'm selling, I'm not paying hardly anything for. And so if I pay for a promotion on something I paid nearly next to nothing for, then I don't mind if it pushes my listing a little bit higher than other people. You know, it doesn't matter. It's a cost of business. You know, if I had a bricks and mortar shop, I'd be advertising online, Google, the paper, whatever. Dragon Age 2. It's funny, these listing sessions, when I'm doing them live, I don't get a lot done, but I do love talking to you guys. So it's like I get a win anyhow. All right. I'll pop this one up for 15 bucks. These are all part of that bulk. I think I paid $1 something each, $1.75. Can't remember. Someone can do the math for me. I got 120 game. No, it wouldn't have been that good. I got 126 games for 200 bucks. Michelle feels like she's in the office with work colleagues. Yeah, it's fun. It's good. And the nice thing I like about this is you guys are such a wealth of knowledge and information. I'm just the guy with the camera on. You guys are the stars. It's bloody awesome. I learn heaps. I don't know everything. I've got so much to learn. I'm just sharing my experiences, and as I learn stuff, I'm trying to pass it on, and hopefully in a manner that makes a bit of sense. Reflection. Stop it, reflection. It's not my kind of game, but the graphics look kind of cool. And like I said, the fact that it's a 360 game, not every 360 game will sell. Like, don't run out today and start buying 360 games to do it. Thank you, John. Appreciate it, guys. If you appreciate time Tori puts into these videos, give this live a like. Aw, you're spruiking for me. Buy him a coffee. Thank you. And don't forget the channel memberships, guys. I wish when I went, I could make it like zoom in. All right, let's get this done. I don't know. I think I did a short or something of this. I did some of the stuff I found. A 3-liter bottle of milk. I love that that one. I can't remember the brand of it now. It's like, it looks like just an old-fashioned milk bottle, but it's a 1.5 liter, and it literally says cream on top, and there's like a cream plug on top of the milk. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to ask you guys too for your opinion on this. I noticed that myself, I put some stuff up. I don't know if Rylan is in the room, but he would have chatted by now as a rule. But do you guys post images of the things that you just listed to Instagram? That would be interesting to know. If you've never seen Rise Collectibles, he's a friend, channel member, but he posts all of his pictures to Insta. And I was going to say, do you guys do that? Does it generate business for you? Or does it just clog your Instagram feed? Because I do it too, not as much as some of the other resellers, but I sometimes think, surely if you're following me, you get sick of looking at, I have just posted this to eBay, which I do. I do that. So, yeah. What are your thoughts? All right. I'm going to say condition good. And light marks on disc. Thanks, John. That's a link to Rise Instagram. And he's such a cool dude. But yeah, he posts a lot and you see all the stuff. And I was hoping he would be here to extrapolate upon that, because I just realized I've never asked him. Michelle says, not on social media, just another thing I'd get stuck on. I get that. I hardly watch TV anymore, watch YouTube. That's fair. For what we're doing, like this side of it, Mish, it's like, because I do want to get my message out to as many people as I can. I've got TikTok, that goes okay. I've got YouTube, that's going well, and that's my favorite platform at the moment because I can interact more. Instagram is not much chop, and my Facebook page for Flipper has hardly, I appreciate anyone who's on it, but it's got hardly any followers, and as a result, I forget to interact with it as much as I should. So you're right, it can be difficult. I've got my Tori Favreau author on TikTok, Tori.Favreau. I've got Tori Favreau on Insta. That's for all my book stuff. Yeah, it's a lot. It takes time. All right, turn the auction off. Good till cancelled. Good. Done. I'm just going to take their suggestion on this one. Promotion, yes. Yeah, I noticed before it suggested on this thing that I'm listing right now, it said to the promoted listing level was 10%, but it said suggested was 9.2, but it opted me up to the higher percent. Cheeky devils. This series, even though at the moment it's fairly common, this was a fantastic game, the Gears of War 1 and 2. 3 was okay. 4 I didn't care as much for. But with the 360 store gone, yeah. So I'm all for more is better. John says eBay has an automatic posting function that pushes your listings from one eBay account to one social media account. I didn't know that. Where do I find that, please, John? And if you haven't done a video about it, I need to do it to tell other people to do it. That's cool. Wow. Thank you. Guys, I'm going to push back for John. He's being very polite. I know there's 10 of you here currently. I don't know if these channel things will show up for you. Yeah, John, I agree. And thank you for bringing that up. Put a link to your Discord. And I will say, guys, if you know about Discord, it's like, I'm still learning. It's like groups, basically. And I don't know if these texts come up, but one of my dear friends, John Chan, has got a Discord called The Meaningful Hustle. And he is, I don't know, he's just like the sensei, the teacher, the master of knowledge, and a good dude. Anyhow, go to that Discord and you'll learn so much. And there's a really cool bunch of people on there too. So just go there. John says the gold isn't the auto feed. It's how you post other content around the auto feed. Thank you. Looks like a super cool Insta page. Okay, thank you, guys. If you do want to make a whole bunch of reseller mates, click that link, and it's a safe link. In case you're not familiar with Discord, it is a safe link. It may prompt you you can log on through a web browser, or you can get the app for your phone. But that link that John's put up, that will get you there. Good bunch of people. Very, very, very good bunch of people. So, and it saves me from having to do it for now. No, I don't know. I'd rather just be part of the group and not have to run it. I think it would be too much work. You're so welcome, John. Thank you, dude. That's a thank you. Okay, so at the moment, this is a crap sale, even though I love the game. It's in good nick. Sponsored listings are at $11, which means I'm going to be up against that. Sponsored. $5. I'll sit on it for a bit. This is one of the things, guys. I'm not going to throw out the baby with the bathwater. I spent money on that. I'm not going to put up for $5. I'll put it up for more. And when those supplies dry out, bang. Hi there, Tori speaking. It is a waiting game, though, sometimes. And some of you may not want to do that, and that's fine. Just I have been finding, too, another thing I do a lot of, just because a lot of the stuff, even though I love my stock is pretty common, as a rule, unless I fluke it. I noticed that my sales plummet when if I don't run a promotion. So I'm very mindful for my everyday common stuff. I tend to run 20% promotions. And once again, cost of doing business. It's keeping eBay happy, which I don't care what people think. That algorithm, the more you suck up to it, the more it loves you. So yeah, eBay is my overlord. So I want to keep it happy. So I do promotions. I've got a store. I have spoken about that in previous videos. So if you're a new viewer, listener, I don't know what you're doing. I'm waving to you. Hi. But then you looked up from whatever it is you're doing and I wasn't waving anymore. That's awkward. I do have a store. I think it's $25 a month. Once again, claim it on tax. And the more the advertising costs, for me, the way I've got it set up, the more the fees and that, I only declare the income I'm receiving and my expenditures, my outgoings like that. Anything that eBay sort of keeps is money I'm not getting. So I don't know. It's sort of like it's not doing the wrong thing. It's just one less reporting stream. Interesting times though. But yeah, it's interesting too, having to start to do bookwork. That's interesting. Okay. Unwanted but needed. Good morning. How are you? Tell you what, I should have had a little bit of brekkie before starting a live stream. And I should always, I know I bring it up a bit, but it's, doing what we need to do to thrive and survive. There are, like I said, channel memberships are available from, I think, $2 a month. And that gets you a shout out at the end of my long form videos. Any other stream basically gets you some mix and match of exclusive early release, and the higher one gets Rylan because he's the only top level channel member. I read to him. It's funny. He's such a good dude. And guys, I don't know who will be about, but next week I'm going to be filming for YouTube. Well, I've got to figure out where Rye lives because I'm going to head to that side of Melbourne. But if any of you guys are over that side and you know where he is, because I'm useless with Melbourne, I'm going to drive over there, do a bit of thrifting, have a bit of food, and then I'll drive all the way back home again. But I'll go over to Melbourne. If you guys are out on the hunt around those areas, I don't know any of the oppos. Oh, there you go. There's Rubber Duck Rye. I was just talking about you. Then, yeah, let us know. We'll get on the hunt together, have a coffee. It'll be good. And if you want to be on the show, you can be on the show. And if you don't, then you just say, Tori, don't want to be on it. And I'll say, cool. And I won't put the camera on you. Rye is in the house. Rye, I was just saying before, I was talking about your Instagram postings and my own, and I was trying to give people context about, like, you post a lot to Instagram or your stock. And John was saying that eBay does that by itself. I'm assuming because you post so much that it might be eBay doing that for you, which I've got to do. But do you find it generates more business by people looking at your Instagram postings, or is it just there? It's sort of weird because, like, it doesn't use a lot of hashtags or any, actually. So if people are looking for a particular item, the hashtags aren't there, and they may not be necessary, but yeah, the hashtags aren't there. Wow, geez, the AI makes up some shit. And Rye has just woken up. That's the beauty of doing what we do. You can do that. If you're not sourcing, you can wake up a little bit later, can't you, my cheeky one? You better type something soon, though. I've, addressed you directly, mate. 10%. List that. List that. Borderlands, the case is cooked. The Borderlands games have got a fair to middling sort of following. I think the new movie trailer looked phenomenal. But yeah, so this one, case is jacked. Let's have a look at the game disc. Yeah, that's going in the bin. That won't play. Oh, well. Liberating, isn't it? I bought off an Insta link that led to eBay. Then I watched a few more items and within 20 minutes sent offers on all of them. That's awesome. Yeah, I love that. Okay. That's cool. I enjoyed that game. All right, let's see. Firstly, I better check before I waste my time. Classics Mafia 2 is the game disc. Game disc is good. Manual is included. Add-on content. Let's have a look. It looks like it's a bit marked up, but no. Just someone's sweaty old fingertips or greasy ones. Automatic social media tool. Okay, I've got to get into that. John's going to do it on his Discord, and once I figure out how to do it, I know, Michelle, you may not have seen it, mate. The case is snapped. It's effed. Okay, so, oh my goodness. All right, that's buffing out on my official tracksuit pant tool. I'm still going to photograph it because it's not perfect. The game disc is perfect, but oddly, the add-on content is not. 2 offers. I'll send them quickly while we're doing it. Oh, they're just 2 little games. I could have kicked myself on the weekend. I got a really shitty offer. I've got this JVC. If you go through the Geelong-Flipper, just to give you an idea, if you're bored, go onto eBay, go onto the Geelong-Flipper, my eBay store, and you'll see a listing for a JVC CD DVD player. The thing is so high quality, it is ridiculous. It has comps for, in some circumstances, over $1,000. I think I've got 750 on it. I paid $10 for it. But I've had it for a while because I'm asking premium dollars. The sound quality, though, if you like your hi-fi, when I was testing to make sure everything worked. Hey, Matilda, how are you? The quality was phenomenal. I'm asking a lot. I got an offer for $250, and I said no because I knew it was worth more, and I put it up to $375 plus 25 postage. And yeah, so it's going to be, well, they didn't respond. So I guess they didn't want to pay the extra money. So it's sort of hard. It's like I would have made $240 profit, but I wanted a little bit more. It didn't feel right. What are your thoughts on that? Would you guys have sold it at $250 knowing it was a huge profit? Or do you stick to your guns knowing that the product is actually worth more? Interesting times, guys. All right, now I'll comp this Mafia game. Okay, so $25 is what is on it. That's fair, 25. I'll put mine up for 22. I don't even know what message retracted means, Matilda, so you've whatever you said there, you got away with. But quickly getting back to the splayed thing that I showed you the sale on. Guys, just so you know, those splades sell even if they're not in a velvet collector's case. I did do a video a long time ago. It was just a short though, so you may not have seen it. Splades, if you're not familiar with them, they're otherwise known as sporks, but there is a brand called Splades. They sell really well. So I just turned $5 into 70 something, can't remember. But we have purchased sporks before. They sell well. People love them. I love them. We've got sporks here. Okay, so hey Sandra, how are you? That's a question we all ask ourselves in relation to my pricing issue before. Thank you, mate, and good to hear from you. Graham, the Aussie Nurse Flipper, says you have to be patient in this game. Yeah, I know, but I have had them. I've had that set for like 6 months, and at the moment it's literally it's in a box packed. But I'm going to take it off site. It's just we're really trying. We've finally got our lounge room back. Well, almost. I've got a lot of stuff out that I'm still taking over to the offsite later. But it's felt so liberating. I wished I lived in a bigger place than a 1-bedroom apartment that had a garage. I don't even have that. I don't like it being offsite. I'd like it being at home, and I could set up cool stuff that you could look at while I was talking to you. You're sort of stuck with me and my books, which I don't feel bad about, but let's have a look here. Story, Xbox, Microsoft. We'll select that one. There's a fair bit going on in this game, so I'm going to say it's very good because it is. Get some photos done. But yeah, as I was saying, heading over to I think the other side of Melbourne, Rye. Yes, I am jelly of your setup. Jelly of anyone who's actually got space. The offsite, you guys see it. It's on the video. It's like I can't do it up or make it look cool. It's functional. So, and function is good too. Sometimes function is better. I'm going to have to clean these cases. Someone's wrote $10 on all the games when they're worth more. I'm not selling it for $10. All I do with the photography then, because I know I can get it cleaned up, is basically just place the slick over the top of the plastic. Because as you guys can you see there at the top? Yeah, you can. So this was part of that bulk buy I did ages ago. Yeah. Unwanted but needed says full time now, question mark. So yeah, that's the aim. I mean, I write my books, I do sell them, but that's little income. The YouTube stuff is part of my reselling, so I guess that links in. Yeah, so this is it. So, and it's funny, at first I was like, oh, I think I'm going to be buggered. I'm not going to be. I've been trying to think more cleverly about the stuff I'm sourcing, guys. My wheelhouse is pop culture. I love it, or books. I've actually been thrifting and getting clothes because some of the stuff is just so badly priced in the oppos. And yeah, I managed to score. Yesterday, I got some fairly neat stuff. I'll quickly grab it and show you. This is why I'm not getting listing done. I'll do my proper listing after I finish the stream. Hang on. Okay, Rise in the northeast. So it was just a Binny stop. I spent $23. I picked up these hard yakka pants or shorts coming into summer. Tradies love this stuff. They're in really good nick. I picked them up for $5 and I'm going to try to sell them out for about 20 odd. I didn't comp this stuff yesterday. It was just cheap and cheerful. I was stoked on this. These were $7. And if you're not into your clothing, it may not mean much to you, but These are a Japanese brand called Super Dry. They're in really, really good condition. $7. I'm hoping I'll get 50 to 60 bucks for these jeans. So they're going to be listed later today. What else was there? Oh, I got a cup. It was $2. It's just got feelings on it, but that's Drake the rapper. So that's funny. And I picked this up. I don't know if this was a good or bad purchase, but, well, as in I know it's neat. It's a Coleman cooler. It was $5, and I saw listings and solds for $25 to $30 for this plus shipping. So I thought, well, $5, I'll give it a red hot go. And if not, I'll just use the darn thing as a beatbox. So they were yesterday's pickups. I've got some shoes to list. So did you guys go up shopping over the last couple of days? Did you pick up anything on Facebook Marketplace? I've got to start advertising the whole Facebook Marketplace thingy-doobie because, yeah. I might even just put on there, hey, is anyone wanting to sell some stuff? You know, not hide the fact that I'm going to resell it. I like being transparent about that stuff. And I might even try to say, hey, you know, I've got a YouTube channel. I want to like go to places where people have got really cool collections and show them. Did you guys watch my Pombo Mart video? If you did, could I have some feedback what you thought? Did you like the sort of the wander around and chat interview style? I tried to do something different. Saw the new Alien film. Okay, don't know spoilers, but I'm so keen to watch that. I think that'll be so much fun. Okay. Aussie Nurse Flipper says you got to be Facebook Marketplace. You got to be careful as resellers sell their S on there. I find them easy to spot. You know what, mate? I honestly don't care. I don't care about arbitraging another reseller. As long as the price is okay. So I think sometimes at the moment, like for example, my mate Jada, he's got a thing on Instagram where he's flogging the stuff pretty much on Insta to resellers, or anyone else for that matter. But I noticed some of the prices he was putting on stuff were fair. I'm sure he only paid 50 cents and he's asking $10. But he had some Masters of the Universe toys on there he wanted $10 for, and I reckon they'd go for 40. I find that stuff fascinating, and it's like it's this cool little world that we can all help and benefit from. It's neat. I like it. Here's a wall. Adding content. Okay. Later on in my day, I will be putting more stuff in tubs. I think we're going to go and buy more tubs, and then we'll take the tubs off-site again. I think we've spent nearly $800 in racking, but there is order to it now, and I've got to buy a small ladder or something because up the top there's about another 3 tubs high of wasted roof space, so it'll be good. It will be good. I'm excited. It's just the outlay the initial outlay is a fair bit, but having said that, that's all taxable. Oh, sorry, claim it on tax. I've got my ABN. Everything will be okay. Now, does anyone have some exciting stuff for today? I would like to know. I've got a busy day, but exciting. Yeah. Look, every day's fun. Nearly every day. And just to let you guys know, I'm going to wrap up in about 5 minutes. So I just wanted to come on and say hello. And depending, I might go live tomorrow. I don't have a schedule. I'm trying to make this stupid channel trailer that leads up to like when the lives start, but it's just me going, hey, I'm Tori, Geelong-Flipper, but from all the different videos, and I've already run out of puff with it. It's too much work, and I tend to delete the source files. Like once it's all uploaded to YouTube, it takes up so much room. I tend to delete the videos. Okay, and Michelle said waking up is exciting. You know what, mate? Sometimes I hear what you're saying. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's a blessing. All righty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 images. Get rid of that free post because home you don't do that. T20. And we're going to say it's very good. Get rid of that. Get that. Do that. Main game disc is in excellent condition. Full stop. There are some slight marks on the extra content, but it works. And maybe won't even show up in these photos. But hey, Uncle Flip wants to do the right thing. Isn't that what you put on your listings? There we go. XP. Get rid of that. I was thinking too, I don't know if would this be I look at the photos as well. Aussie Nurse Flipper, I do look at the photos too. But in terms of accountability for me, I try to imagine with my books when they're illustrated, until recently, my current illustrator, his English is fantastic, but he's in Pakistan. I've done a bit of work using Fiverr with illustrators where English isn't the first language. And from now on, I don't make any assumptions. I cover myself. I try to as much as possible. And I cover myself as much as possible, that I've got it in words and the pictures. I think, eBay, if they look at the listing, I'll say, well, look, I did good photos. And I said, look at the photos. And I said what some faults were. And I write, look at Geelong-Flipper. You don't, and you should. Follow Geelong-Flipper's adventures on YouTube. All right, guys, that's your task for the day, to promote my YouTube channel. Oh, good lordy. Something I was thinking of doing, I don't know if this, I started to say this, and then I started laughing at what Rye wrote. I don't know if this would be helpful or even interesting. I don't know if I just want to do it for accountability for myself. I was thinking of doing YouTube short of just screen grabs of what I list each day, because I'm trying to list as much as I can each day, over a certain time period. I think I'm going to aim for at least $500 to $600 worth of listings a day. Try to, or 30 items, whichever comes first. So that's the aim. I've got to learn. I do have to do the Instagram, the Instagram YouTube thing. So Rye, if you can either write something in Instagram on how you do that, or John, or I'll wait for John's Discord on it. That would be awesome. All right, so time's up. Time's up for now. Look, I'm not one of these people. I respect when people do schedule. Doesn't mean I won't talk over the top of them sometimes. Sometimes life happens. I think it's one of those things. It's YouTube. It's like, if I'm live streaming and we're having a good chat, then it just keeps going. It's the nature of it. I mean, how many live streams are happening on YouTube right now? I'm just blessed that you guys are with me. But I'm going to bounce purely because I am hungry. So I'm going to have some food, going to have some OJ, going to do some more proper listing. And then I might just do a screen video thing later on in the day just to show you guys what I've done. It's more about forcing me to do the right thing. I can work well for myself, but I think by putting these extra levels of accountability are good. Melbourne Sports Cards, I'm at work. Hope you're happy, healthy, and well. Love you too, mate. Thank you. Appreciate you. And Michelle, thank you for the chat also. Yeah, I will be doing accountability stuff for myself. All righty. Hi, Panda. Shutting down now. John put a good point up that I'm going to quickly read out, then I'm going to go. Also, whilst we have 14 here now, you'll see like 65 people who watched. So viewers cycle and can come and go from stream to stream, smiley face. And let's have a look here, guys. Panda says, damn, I'll catch you next time. Matilda says, screen grabs on Insta. I will. And you guys are fantastic. So thank you so much for being my friends. And thank you for supporting me. Channel memberships are there if you want them. And yeah, thank you. Bye. Bye. You'll see me say bye a few times because I'll go to the end stream. I'll go bye. Oh, I'm just going to have some pistachios, some protein, mate. And maybe it's pretty lazy, but I'll microwave an egg. They actually come up quite good. A minute in a microwave in a dish, it's like it's fried. Okay, beautiful people. Love you. Mean that, by the way. You guys have helped shape what this is becoming, and it's a beautiful thing. Cheers. Later.